today's video, we are going to learn how to make polite offers. But first, let's listen to the story and read.
E8. Read. From the world to your table.
The next time you eat dinner, look closely at the food on your plate. If you are eating in the summertime, it's possible that some of the food comes from your own garden. Some might come from the local farmer's market. However, most of your food probably comes from far away. For centuries, people grew their own food and ate it themselves, keeping some for the long winter. In some countries, people continue to do this. However, agriculture has changed a great deal in the last 100 years. Most people no longer grow their own food. They buy it in supermarkets and grocery stores. Some of the food they buy comes from small family farms, but much of it comes from large corporate farms. Companies process and package most of this food before it gets to the supermarket. For example, they make orange juice from oranges. They also make flour from wheat. And then they make bread from the flour. Would you like to know where your food comes from? You can check yourself. Most food labels give this information. You may be surprised at what you discover. The map below gives just a few examples of countries that export food to places around the world. Thanks to modern agriculture, people around the world can enjoy apples from South Africa, pineapples from Costa Rica, and tomatoes from Mexico. They can eat pasta from Italy, kimchi from Korea, and cheese from Holland. They can enjoy this food without traveling to these places. Instead, the food travels to them. Food miles is the
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Monkey, for sharing the story of today. Okay, guys, now that we have listened about where the food comes from, let's talk about how to offer food to people. So, for example, here we have, as you can see, something that is called polite offers. Let me open it up. Yeah, so we have some polite offers here using would you like. Use would you like to make a polite offer. You can use this phrase to offer an action or a thing. That means an object. Let's see the example. What would you like to know where your food comes from? This is an action. Would you like a delicious apple from South Africa? This is a thing. So for example here, we're going to circle the correct answers. Would you like a banana for a snack? We use a because the banana is a thing, not an action. Would you like to bake a cake with me? We use to because bake is an action, not a thing. Would you like a piece of pizza? So we use a because piece is also a thing. Like we can see the girl here saying, would you like a piece of apple pie? And then you can offer. Usamos el would you like para hacer ofertas educadas, para mostrar nuestra generosidad y ofrecerle a la gente a nuestro alrededor distintas cosas. Let's take a look at our cartoon. Let's listen and read along. This is an example.
Page 61. Grammar in use. D. Listen and read along.
Would you like to try my cheesecake? Of course. Would you like strawberries on top? They're from Spain. Sure. Would you like me to call Harry? There are 2 more pieces. Harry? Who's Harry?
All right. So as you can see, you can have a conversation offering people something good. All right. Now that we know about the polite offers and the use of would you like, let's go to the workbook and let's practice with some exercise, okay? So we are going now to page 52. As we can see here, we We have offers with an action and the offering of a thing. Would you like to taste some olive oil? Yes, I would like to try some. Would you like some olive oil? No, thank you. And you have some more examples here. So now we are going to read a sentence. And if an action is offered, we are going to underline the verb, the action. If a thing is offered, then we circle what it is. All right. Would you like to see where they grow olives in Italy? Underline to see. Would you like a little olive oil on your salad? All right. Number 3. Would you like to make, this is the action, fresh lemonade with these lemons? Would you like a cup of tea? So we circle because cup is an object, right? With your cake. Would you like 2 cookies? And here we are going to underline, correct? 2 cookies with your milk. Would you like to buy some organic peaches? Forgot to underline here. So here is 2 cookies. Good. Would you like, oh no, it's a circle. Yeah, you're right. It's a circle. All right. Would you like to buy some organic peaches at the farmer's market? Would you like to plant tomatoes with me this afternoon? Would you like some strawberries from Spain? Would you like to read this book about organic food? Would you like some delicious chocolate from Belgium? Would you like to package these green beans with me? Would you like to go to the grocery store with me? So here we have action and action. Okay, now in this page, we are going to complete the sentence with to or a. Remember, we use to for actions and a for things, for objects. Would you like to read my report about chemicals in food? I would like a juicy pineapple from Costa Rica. Entonces usamos to aquí porque tenemos la acción read, leer. Y aquí usamos a porque estamos hablando de una cosa, juicy pineapple, right? Okay, now you can continue with the rest, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ok, recuerda que puedes parar el video en cualquier momento para devolverte o para copiar. And we had some more examples here. I wouldn't like a bowl of rice with my steamed vegetables. Would you like to help me bake some bread with this flour? Would you like a kilogram of tomatoes from Mexico? I wouldn't like to have Italian pasta for dinner. All right. Now in exercise D, we are going to unscramble the sentences and write it down and organize it in the correct way. Would you like to pick up some kiwi fruit today? I would like to buy a kilogram of beef. Would you like some pepper on your salad? So we have some more offers here. In exercise E, write a polite offer. So we're going to give you a story and you have to write the correct polite offer. For example, you think your friend might like to try some kimchi from Korea. So the correct polite is, would you like to try some kimchi from Korea? Would you like some cheese? Because he would like some cheese from Poland. You think your friend might like to work on a farm with you. Would you like to work in a family farm with me? That would be my polite for you, Mr. Monkey. Would you like it? And he says, yes, I will. Or no, I wouldn't. All right. Para continuar, vamos entonces a ir a la página 57. We're going to page 57. And we are going to develop the workshop, the review workshop. Vamos a ir a la página 57 y a desarrollar el taller de repaso. All right? So here, taller de repaso de la unidad 5A y 6. And 6. Here we have some vocabulary that we listened before. Remember? Leper, weed, food label, butter, photographer, chemicals. Yeah? So you are going to see the images and write the words. For example, number 1 is butter. Yes. Number 2 is cinnamon. Y así sucesivamente vas mirando la imagen y vas escribiendo la palabra aquí abajo. Tú vas a completar todas las demás hasta la 12. Okay. After we finish this, we're going to exercise B. Circle the correct words. On my visit to an organic farm, the farmer, Mr. Gaffney, introduced me to the science of chemicals. So let me choose this out. Chemicals-free agriculture. Yes, very good. All right. His way of farming is not convenient. Very good. In fact, it takes a lot of work. However, Mr. Gaffney believes in organic food and he wants to export or process. What do you think? To other countries someday. To export. Very good, guys. Now, in exercise C, we are going to complete the sentences with the words in the box. Circle the future time word. So we are going to take a look here and circle the future time. What are the future times? Las palabras de tiempo que nos ayudan a darnos cuenta que estamos hablando en el futuro o en el pasado. Let's see the example. We are dropping off some organic apples at the farmer's market in this afternoon. Yes, and then you scratch dropping off. I would like to try one before package them in the boxes. So let's scratch package. Good. Some of the students are gathering tomorrow. Let's scratch gathering. And the time word is tomorrow. To bake a cake for our teacher. All right, number 3. I would like to bring some ingredients. So let's scratch ingredients here. Good. Number 3. Our family is using chemicals in our garden next summer to help the environment. Very good. Would you like to grow organic food? And what is the time word? The time word is summer. Yes. Number 4. I'm studying for a geography test tonight. Would you like to drop by my house and study with me? Good. And the time word is, what do you think? Is tonight. Very good. All right, let's continue. In exercise D, read. Replace the underlined adjectives with more interesting ones. Circle the prepositional phrases of location. Okay, so we have, for example, beautiful here. Yeah. It's instead of pretty, we say beautiful morning. I reached behind my bed. Esta palabrita o esa frase son las frases que nos indican posición. Entonces vamos a buscar en todo este párrafo cuáles frases indican posición. Sigamos leyendo. I reach behind my bed and get my old work clothes. It's time for me to do something gardening. I eat a nice breakfast and walk outside. Just walk outside. The sunlight is warm. I see that there are some bad weeds near the carrots. Yeah. Cerca de las zanahorias. Near. Position. Location. My shovel is next to the garden, so I pick it up and dig out the weeds. The flowers look dry, so I water them. Then I rest under a tree. Another location word. Because I'm tired. I don't mind working. Gardening is fun. Yes, Mr. Mouse? Mr. Monkey? Yes, it's really, really fun. All right, very good. Let's wake up here. Now let's practice with Unit 7. Okay, guys, now I want you to look at the screen and tell me, what do you see? Can you tell me what do you see, Mr. Monkey? I see 2 girls. They are painting and they have paint brushes and there are many pictures on the wall and the 2 girls are happy and they are artists. Thank you, Mr. Monkey. And what do you see? Now let's take a look at the video because the big question for this Unit 7 is, why do we make art? Now take a look at the video and read. Making art is fun. Art shows what a person is interested in. People like to use their imaginations. Very well. Okay, now that we know what the big question is, why do we make art? Let's practice the Unit 7 vocabulary. And these new words are related to art. So let's listen and read the words. Ready?
Page 68. Unit 7. Get ready. Words. A. Listen and read the words. Listen again and say the words.
Sketch,
Sketch,
pastels,
pastels,
canvas,
canvas,
paintbrushes,
paintbrushes,
shapes,
shapes,
string,
a string,
three-dimensional,
three-dimensional,
prodigy,
prodigy,
street painter,
a street painter,
carpenter,
carpenter,
sculptor,
a sculptor. Excellent. Now let's take a look at what this word means. Here, you can tie things together with a string. Is that true or false? It's true. Circles, squares, and triangles are shapes. It is true. A prodigy is usually an adult person. Now it's false because it's a kid. A photograph is three-dimensional. It is false. It's two-dimensional because it's flat, right? You need paint to make a sketch. Yeah, you can make a sketch with paint or maybe not. Maybe only a pencil is necessary. Carpenters work with clay. False. The carpenters work with wood. Street painters work outdoors. Yeah, it's true. They work outside in the streets. Paintbrushes only come in one size. It's false. You can have paintbrushes from many sizes, big or small, right? Okay, what if we go now to our workbook in page 58 and 59 and we practice this vocabulary? Okay, so now let's go to the workbook in page 59 and we are going to practice this vocabulary from Unit 7. So in the first exercise, you're going to take the word box and look at the images and then look and write the correct word. I'm going to give you the first one. Number 1 is carpenter, yes. The number 2 is street painter. And you are going to finish number 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you. All right? Excellent. Now, exercise B. Look and write the words. Recuerda que eres tú el que termina los ejercicios solito y solita. In number 2, in exercise B, look and write the words. So you're going to look at the image and write the words here. For example, number 1 is canvas. Number 2, pastels. Number 3, here is string, and then you go on and you go on. All right? Excellent. Let's continue. In the next page, exercise C, match and then number. So we're going to look at the sentences here and matching, all right? Number 1, the painting of the new museum is good, but it looks a little flat. So which one is it? A, B, C, D, or E? ¿Con cuál la completarías? Let's take a look here. I'm going to use color red first. Which one is it? Yeah, it's letter D. Letter D. I want it to look more three-dimensional. It looks flat, but now it's three-dimensional. 2. Oil paints are too difficult for children to use when they paint. Completa la frase. And I'm going to choose color blue while you are thinking. Very good. It's E. Letter E. Pastels are much easier for them to use. Number 3. Leonardo da Vinci painted many masterpieces during his lifetime. So I'm going to use color green and you're thinking. Complete the sentence. Which one is it? Yeah, A. Correct. However, many of his great works started out as sketches. All right. Number 4, many modern artists use a variety of interesting materials in their art. So which is the correct answer? Yeah, very good. These include paper and strings. All right, you complete. In our class, vas entonces a completar el 4 y el 5 tú. All right, now in the next exercise, simplemente vas a mirar las imágenes, you're going to look at the image, y mirar las frases y escoger a cuál pertenece. Let's make number 1. This one. What sentence is it? What do you think, Mr. Monkey? Yes, number 3. So you write it down here. 3. Okay. What about number 2? What is this? This is a museum. So it's number 1. Excellent. And what about this painting? Right here. It's shapes. All right, so triangles and etc. is number 5. Okay, and you are going to complete this and this. Los últimos dos los haces tú. Final exercise. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. Paintbrushes, canvas. Okay, let's read the sentence. William is a street painter. He paints with large paintbrushes. Yeah, so we're going to scratch paintbrushes so that everyone walking through the city can enjoy his work. Number 2, Christine is quite a prodigy. Prodigy, so we scratch. She's only 7 years old, but she can already make realistic animals out of a clay. She says she wants to be a famous what? A famous, esta la completas tú. Yeah, a famous sculptor. Okay, so we have it over here. Let's pass it over. Famous sculptor when she grows up. All right, Roger is a carpenter. Very good. But he also likes to paint during his lunch break. He stops working with wood and paints on a canvas. So let's scratch here. Sculpture, canvas, and the one left here is prodigy. Okay, guys, so we have finished for today in today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed our topic, and we are going now to finish and say goodbye. Remember to show your work in the next class, all right? Say bye-bye, Mr. Monkey.